So obviously, a lot of our readers and listeners are aspiring voice actors who want to kind of get into doing what you're doing. So, what advice would you give to someone wanting to break in the industry, or what they should even do before they attempt to break into the industry?
I would say whatever local market you're in, tackle it. It's better to be a growing fish into a big fish in a small pond than it is to be a small fish in the gigantic pond that is like Los Angeles or New York or London or Chicago.
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of that. I did a bit of that. I did a lot of stuff when I was a kid in a local market where I got to have tape and I got to have the experience and also get stuff like union cards and be able to establish with an agency even in Los Angeles from Reno before I even moved to LA. And it's Chew. Quick shout out to Chew thank you for the tweak on the video, Chew. But yeah, do that. You know, where you get to do that. If the more inexperienced you are, the fresher you are when you go to somewhere like LA, just the harder it is, and because you're with everybody else. There's a ton of people in that market, the bigger market, that's got to do with it. And so how are you special? How are you established? So my biggest advice is do some of that establishing before you even get in the big market. Do some of that voice establishment. If you're doing voiceover work, find your signature, find the local stuff. Kind of start to build up an arsenal, build up a tool set. Not definitely not
Skill set.
Not stool set. Don't mess
skill
with
set.
That. Skill set. Stool. But yeah, do that. And when it comes to on-camera stuff too, it's a little bit different, but it's a similar thing. You definitely want to, because when you move to the bigger markets, in all honesty, they're really not going to care as much about the on-camera work that you did in a more local market. The voiceover stuff will. The voiceover stuff will be on a demo, and that will actually be effective. But they're not going to really care that you did a local commercial or that you did like a local TV thing or a small movie with your friends or something like that. Unfortunately, just kind of the way it is. But what it will do is if you are getting big enough independent projects wherever you are, if you actually are finding some of the union things that are coming through, then you get in the entertainment unions and you actually get to move to Los Angeles or New York or all these places without having to go through that process of getting your union card along with everybody else, every other not established actor, and having to really fight for that can be a pain. But yeah, that'd be my advice. Tackle it immediately. Go now. Go go west, my son, and or east, depending on where you live.
Yeah, depending on where you are.
depending on where you are, and just start now. Start immediately. Do local theater. You can act today. You can act tomorrow. You can find voiceover work immediately, or at least begin to establish the skill set that will turn you into a better performer, a better actor. And, could be classes, could be a workshop, could be just some friends that all get together with a microphone in their garage and see what they sound like. But do it immediately. Don't think, just go. Live your dreams.
Yeah. Would you say they complement each other on screen acting as well as voice acting, or are they two separate? I mean, because obviously they're both acting, that's a no-brainer, but they're two very separate styles. So just because you're a voice actor doesn't mean you'll be a great actor on screen, and vice versa. So, but do you think they do complement when you do both? Do you think you use any skills from the other realms to kind of implement into what you're doing?
I would say very much so. Especially, I discovered, especially from voiceover to on-camera acting. I feel like I became an exponentially better on-camera actor.
Yeah.
The more I was in voiceover, the more success I had in voiceover, the better of an on-camera actor I became. And I think it has to do with subtlety. For me, it was subtlety and nuance, detail of performance, creating a character from the voice, from the inside out, from the voice first, I started to do, because I started to do so much voiceover work. That of course that's how you tackle a voiceover character, is from how do they sound? What are the things that make them unique in the way they communicate, in the way they speak? Do they have a lisp? Do they make their R's into W sounds? Do they stutter? Are they really, really articulate and masculine? You know, and so when I started to really get into that habit, and it started to imbue my on-camera acting process, it really helped. It really improved. It was really cool to start tackling on-camera characters from the voice first, and I started to book more. It worked well for me, and so I credit voiceover a lot with teaching me about character development and character creation, detailed performance with on-camera stuff and with stage acting.
Cool. So I feel like I'll jump ahead a bit. You spoke about Google Glass earlier. So I've noticed that you've been doing a lot with Google Glass recently, haven't you? You've been kind of using that quite a lot.
I've been using it a lot. Yeah, I've had it about 2 months now, and
yes,
and I take it everywhere. It's sitting right there. You see it right there. Looking at
so
me.
How did that come around?
Well, I'm a super tech head, and I thought that it was amazing and cool with everybody else, and I noticed that Google had their developer program that was just for, at first, coders and programmers that wanted to create content for Glass. And then Google opened up the developer program to their Explorer program. The Explorer's developers too, but they opened up the Explorer program to include people of just kind of lifestyles that you wanted to and say, hey, this is what I do, this is what I'm into, this is what I'd like to use Glass for. And I think they got just thousands, tens of thousands of submissions, and out of the small number of submissions, they picked me, and it's been great. It's been amazing to figure out where it integrates into your life, not personally and business wise. Using it for social network access and documenting. Like I literally got it the day before I went and did this movie down in Biloxi, Artist I Best in Black, and I'm there filming and using it a lot for video reference of the set and the behind the scenes stuff to kind of document for myself and for the production too, because I ended up hooking into the production social network feed and feeding them behind the scenes material that they, from my perspective, that from a unique perspective inside the production, instead of just kind of the on-set photographer, but from one of the lead actors' perspectives whenever I wasn't doing something, because I couldn't have it on in the set during the takes. But I actually did some rehearsal takes. I put them up on my YouTube channel of leaving them on, because I got permission from the director to, during some of the rehearsal takes before cameras would roll, to leave them on with some of the videos so you could see my point of view during a rehearsal take.
Which is a fantastic, really cool, unique view. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, because it would be brilliant to see how it was for the lead actor behind the scenes from literally their first-person view.
I wanted to share that. I wanted to see what that would be like to share, and that was kind of, that's what feels like the whole purpose of the developer program is right now, is to kind of see where does Google Glass fit. Where does Glass fit into the world, and how would it be used? And it's great. Yeah, it's I feel like I'm documenting things that I would want to document, pictures or video, especially pictures and video, more accurately, more authentically than if you bring your phone up and do this, where it's like when you reach a phone and you become separate from the action, and all of a sudden I'm taking videos. It's really different than when you have Glass on, and I feel like I'm getting more authentic moments in the moment where I can just, something is happening. I don't have to have the thought, oh, I should reach into my pocket and grab my phone so I can document
exactly.
This. It's just like, oh, I like this right here, right now, picture, and it's, or the hit the shutter button on the side,
awesome. That is
or say, and some of the videos are great. doing these like 10-second clips of just on the fly, being able to. I'm taking more video now than I ever did before. I love my phone, but I'm just not somebody who reaches for a lot to do video. I'll do a picture and stuff. But I just don't do a lot of video. I'm doing so much video now. I have so much more video content of things going on around me that I love having that I never had before. So it's a really, really cool arm, a cool a facet of glass that I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I really kind of agree with the accessibility that it has, because, as you say, I mean, I don't take a lot of pictures, but mainly because I have to go, oh, wait, and get phone or camera or things out, so I never really bother. But if it was just literally like, oh, that's cool, done, then you're a lot more likely to take a picture or video or something that you're actually doing right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then the functionality beyond the pictures and the video. I mean, great. It's just you start to realize how much of a nervous twitch we all have in reaching for our phone just to check and see. It didn't ring, it didn't buzz, it didn't ding at all. But but we have to check. Did I miss anything? Have I missed any text messages? That time it was in my pocket. I might not have heard it, but I got to check and see. You realize how much of a nervous twitch it is to bring your phone out of your pocket. And whenever I have glass on, I don't do that because I know whether or not I got a text message or an email or a missed call. Yeah, it's really nice. Like I'm doing this like isolated tech bubble thing. When we got the cone of silence and we're touching our little screen. I'm doing that far less, which I'm all for. So.
Yeah. As much as I embrace technology, I do think too many people are just constantly like that. The whole time, just on their phone and not really looking around them properly. So definitely want to embrace looking at them. How are we doing on the Twitter feed? Are you getting much coming in your end?
What do we got? Who's all looking here? Double Kill Chrissy. Double Kill Chrissy is retweeting us. Thank you, Chrissy. Where's let's see, Chew, of course. H. Clark, Adventures in Google Plus. Yes, definitely Adventures in Google Plus. Georgie, thank you for imagining me in just wearing socks and nothing else. It's a look that we shall only keep to the imagination.
You wouldn't break your number one rule now, would you?
What's that?
You wouldn't break your number one rule now, would you? So, being only in your socks.
Right, yeah. Who knows what I'm wearing below this frame. But, yeah. And Jada was watching. Shout out to Jada. Wonderful, awesome Jada. I know Jada. And yeah, so I think that's what we got going on now. It's a shame I can't watch all this live stream with flowers. College tomorrow. Georgie, don't be responsible and go study. You have to watch this. Stay here.
Stay here and join in.
Finally here. Oh, Jada is finally here. I guess she was on or she is on, but anyway, hey Jada. But it's a shame can't watch all. Oh, that was hers. Yeah, sorry. All right. Well, there you go. So that's what's going on my side of the Twitter feed. But
that's pretty quiet so far. So we'll just keep rolling with the questions, and people are more than welcome to send questions in as well. They don't have to just sit and watch or comment. You can also ask Chris questions. More than happy to put those to him.
Yeah, I think kind of doing this for the first time, it sounds like there's the YouTube feed that maybe a lot of people are watching it on. We don't see those comments, so I can't see the comments you're typing there. So either Twitter feed for questions at Planet Emerson, or at Sound Design UK, and or I guess somehow find.
Yeah, if you join in the Google Hangout through Google Plus, I assume you can just ask a question straight through.
Yeah,
so feel free to do that.
So far I haven't seen that. We haven't got to take that feature out for a spin yet. But let's see. I can do this though. Hold on. Wait for it. Bam! There it is. Yeah. I can do this though.
Okay, so as long as we can do that, we're okay.
We're okay now. I feel better. So.
That's the new shape of Google Glass. It's gonna be that.
That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I would love everybody to be. Oh, whoops! I meant to turn this off, and I didn't. Hold on. That would be fantastic if everybody walking around Google Glass had cat ears on. So, Actually, we're talking about it. I'm going to grab glass. Hold on one second.
Go for it.
There we go. Speaking of which, we're talking about it. I want to take a picture of this right here. Bam! Google Hangout there. So, the view's far better in this direction. I realize the picture that I'm looking at here is I just got my couch behind. I want your view. There we go. There it is. So yeah, let's leave it on. Do you like the Terminator eye? I like when they.
I love that. Yeah, that's cool.
My little Terminator eye going there. But
that's perfect.
Oh, and I can now I can read Georgie's tweets here. So I won't even look there. I'll read over here. It says, Chris just told me to stop being responsible and carry on watching the live stream. So I'm going to. Yeah, Georgie, stick it to the man. That's right.
That's how you do it.
Corrupting minds all over the world. Planet Emerson, Christopher Emerson.
You'll have his mom on the phone in a minute. Just,
That's true too. Mom, join in on Google Plus and scold us.
Yeah. Cool. So, speaking of on-screen, you've got a fair bit going on at the moment, haven't you? So, tell us about your adventures so far on-screen. What's going on?
I just got done filming this movie down in Biloxi. I was saying Artist I Best in Black with the great, the fantastic, the incredible, legendary Malcolm McDowell. Was just what an amazing man, talent, and just a really incredible experience overall. To be able to go toe to toe with Malcolm McDowell, Alex from A Clockwork Orange. I totally had that moment where, because we had this huge fight at one time, I'm grabbing Malcolm McDowell by like the scruff here and stuff like that, and we're just like I'm just waiting. I casually am holding him like this because we're not in the take yet, but we're in place, And I kind of have this moment stepping outside myself. I'm like this close to Malcolm McDowell. And I had this moment in my head, go like, oh my God, my life is really weird right now. I'm staring at Alex from A Clockwork Orange, Caligula. I'm grabbing Caligula by the scruff. But he was so cool. God, I would love to work with him again. But yeah, we just filmed that. Just got done with that. I think that might be coming out before the end of the year. So look for Artist I Best in Black.
Can you give us a brief synopsis, or you're not allowed to say too much?
There's some stuff. There's some twists and turns and some stuff that I can't talk about. It's definitely it's a mystery thriller with its secrets. Right. It's dark, dangerous secrets. But I can say that it's a thriller mystery. It's kind of a murder mystery whodunit in kind of the vein of what, like a kind of Usual Suspects kind of. I don't know. It's a murder mystery that takes place in the art world, in the sort of aristocratic elite of the Deep South art world of kind of corrupt politics and shady backroom deals, the socialite elite that pull the strings, and yeah, one of those movies that the closer you look, the weirder things get.
That sounds like quite a cool film.
Yeah.
So what else has been recent for you as well?
Well, I've been doing a lot of traveling, business-wise. There's some more voiceover stuff coming up, some stuff that I can't quite unleash onto the public mind yet, but some cool voiceover projects that have been happening, I'm sorry, I'm glancing at the Twitter feed here. Now the Twitter feed is starting to roll, and I'm digging it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to say that yeah, with the voiceover stuff and the on-camera stuff, there's some other stuff it's weird. Like I'm in kind of this holding pattern of sorts that I can't talk about anything. Like I feel like I've signed so many non-disclosure agreements in the past few months that like my entire life feels redacted. You know, it's like my life has gone over with a black marker to hide everything.
Well, it must be weird having such a busy lifestyle at the moment. Then when people go, "What are you up to?" You go, "Well, not much."
Yeah, it's like I can tell you. Yeah. And which is much harder to do over the internet.
There's a red dot just kind of coming in every time you get close to a subject. You know, a red dot just kind of appears in your forehead.
Yeah, it tickles. Like, what is that? Ah.
It's like, I don't know. He's cool. He's just.
No, I'm good. I was just talking about glass.
In fact, the other side of the camera in front of you, there's a guy there with a gun, just kind of standing there.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, he's standing right. I didn't want to. He's kind of shy. I didn't want to mention him, but yeah, he's standing here. He's a nice guy, but he's got a very large gun, and a nondescript Eastern European accent for some reason. He's right out of a cartoon. Yeah.
Bald with sunglasses, right?
What's that? Bald with sunglasses. Yeah. With a killer black suit and just a red cap. Speaking of Hitman, no comment. But yeah, it's a trip. You know, it's like all these projects, especially in the video game world, are so secret. And with new consoles coming out, especially, you know, with the launch, it's like even more so. It feels like the entire thing has been put on steroids because of the imminent release of brand new consoles this year.
It's very secretive at the moment.
It's very secretive. So all of the big guns and all of the brand new projects and the new franchises they're going to be released, or the old franchises are going to be extended to the new consoles. It's pretty crazy. It's a really, really cool time to be around the video game industry right now, because there's just a lot of buzz. There's a lot of energy in it and a lot of excitement, because you only get and the consoles always come out at the same time, you know. So it's just unleashed, you know. It's PS4 and Xbox One, and
it's always cool when you start the new era, because it's going to be a new era for gaming now. So as soon as they come out, the gates are just going to flood. So
hugely, yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's really, really cool right now, and it's kind of one of those things that happen only every 5 to 7 years.
I mean, it was about 2005 or 6, was it? PS3 and
it's been a while. So it's cool. It's exciting stuff, but it means that I have to talk in weird pronouns and so I'm doing this project and it is good and I like the company I'm working with. And you know, so I don't get to talk about anything other than to tell you that it's really cool.
Yeah. So, which, of course, is the same as everything you're working on is pretty cool. That's pretty much all you can say.
Well, yeah, of course. You know, I'm always making Gone with the Wind, as Jon Favreau once said. So.
Cool. So can you tell us about anything in the future then? Because obviously you talked about your current projects, but can you tell us maybe what your aspirations are? Do you want more games? Do you want more movies? Or do you just want more everything in general? I really, really am curious to see where some of the there are about, I'd say, 4 major wings of motion capture technology taking place, and it's like the photorealistic scan stuff that we use, like in LA Noire, is being developed. Oh yeah.
You know, next generation stuff, and the dot motion capture that we did for Resident Evil, and then there's the all kinds of different body motion capture suits that use everything from, you know, gyroscopic precision points that are actually embedded in the suit, to a continuation to be able to do motion capture work outside, which is like the last Planet of the Apes movie did it and is doing it. A lot of other people do it, where you can actually create motion capture volumes not inside of you don't have to be inside of on a backlot inside of a soundstage anymore. You can be out on location. You can be on the streets of San Francisco, and in that area create motion capture volume.
Wow.
That's such really, really exciting to me, and I would really love to be. I'd really love to be doing more of that, because it's just cool. It's just like it's the cutting edge of storytelling. You know, it is definitely the newest, most technologically advanced way to communicate a storyline to an audience, and I really dig that. And so definitely some of that, and Hopefully soon. Oh man, I realized as I start to say this might be one of those, and it's my own project too. But this might be kind of one of those. This might be one of those things that I can't entirely talk about. But I'll say this. I can say this. There's a really, really, really good chance that we're well underway. This is actually a project that is dear to my heart, is important to me. It's a nonprofit organization that I'm setting up in order to kind of fuel innovation and technology. I can say that.
Yeah.
That we're kind of in the process of doing that. There's one project in particular that we really want to tackle right away. That I want to wait to launch. I said stuff on Twitter and Facebook, sort of alluding to the fact that we're in the midst of creating this project to do this. So hopefully announcements about that will come soon. I'm kind of traveling out of the country here for a couple weeks, but when I get back, I'm doing that all day, every day until we launch, maybe a week later. So maybe I'd say within the next month or so.
Okay. So we'll be keeping an eye out then.
Yeah, we want there to be a really, really big announcement that we're launching something that could be. Like I said, I don't want to always think I'm making Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
But that really, really could be huge. We want it to be big, and we hope that it makes a difference, and it will ideally give some reality to some innovations and some technology that are out there that maybe can't get off the ground. A kind of nurturing and funding of technology of tomorrow that we would like to see here today. And so yeah, that's kind of a new pet project of mine that's totally outside the entertainment industry, but something I've been wanting to do for a while in sort of an entrepreneurial venture to fuel some of these great ideas that are out there that need some attention or need more attention. And so very soon coming to a small screen device near you. Big announcements on the horizon with that.
Cool. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on your Twitter and your Facebook and everything, keeping an eye on what's coming up.
Yeah. So, and as we kind of wrap, let me take a look. I saw some Twitter things come in.
Go for it.
We have officially corrupted Georgie. Excellent, Georgie.
Fantastic. Mission accomplished.
Georgie's been corrupted. And let's see. Jada, H. Clark. Swoon. We're getting swooning on Twitter. We got swooning happening. Jay's excited. She loves mysteries for the movie coming up.
Fantastic.
Jay. It is definitely a mysterious thriller drama. That what was it? Fluke bag. Fluke bag. Trademark fluke bag. Fluke bag. Thank you. Love it. First sight, as in website. SITE. I don't know, is either clever or typo, but we'll go clever. I'm gonna go clever. Anybody that follows me is clever. So it's a good plan words there. Helen. Yeah, I was saying H. Clark because of your Twitter feed. But yes, Helen, thank you very much. Makes her feel old to say H. Clark. So, but yes, Helen, you're fantastic. And let's see. Sounds like I'm being held captive. Yes, by the man there. Please send in the BSA immediately, Helen. Reinforcements are needed. Get Roger Craig Smith and Matthew Mercer to come bail me out. We need some Chris Redfield, Leon Kennedy action taking place, or just Ada Wong, because we know that Ada Wong would kick both their asses. So it's just send Ada. Just send Ada over. I'll hang out with Ada for the afternoon. And it's a rainy day up north. It's a rainy day up north for Jada. Let's see. We're killing with our amazing videos. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
Instant feedback. So, sexy miss. I don't know that it cuts off. Sorry, I can't see the whole thing. Someone at sexy miss something. I can't see who that is right now. But for some reason it's cut off again. I gotta adjust my Twitter window here. But And Georgie is officially the happiest person alive. See, so what an excellent note to end on. Not only is
What a great way to finish.
Not only is she corrupted, but she's the most happy person alive. This is a testament to corruption. I think we should spread it around the globe. I think everybody should be the happiest person on Earth by being so corrupted. So
there you go.
So excellent. Well, my job here is done.
Thank you very much. The video will be available on YouTube on Christopher's channel, I assume, as well as at the Sound Architect, which is also Sound Design UK on YouTube. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you ever so much to Christopher Emerson for being involved and speaking to the Sound Architect. It's been an amazing Q&A. I've had a lot of fun, especially trying out Google+.
Yes, definitely. Lots of fun. And thank you for asking me and for us hooking this up, because it was kind of a week to week in terms of figuring out everybody's schedule. But I'm so glad that it finally happened right before I have to make it sound like it's so painful before I have to travel across the Pacific Ocean.
I feel so sorry for you.
No, but before travel, I know it's rough. Me and the bald dude in the sunglasses are gonna go, and we're gonna talk to the Yakuza or something. No, anyway, I'm getting off. But thank you though. I'm glad we could do this before all of that, and that this could happen. And
anytime. If you fancy it again sometime, we'd be more than happy to have another hangout.
Ah, perfect, awesome, sounds good, man.
Yeah, well, take care, Chris, and thanks again.
Thank you so much, and thank everybody else for joining us on first Google Hangouts on the air. So. Talk to y'all soon. Check us out. Twitter, Facebook. We'll be around. So.
Everything online. It'll be everywhere. So take care, everyone. All the best.
Thanks, guys.